as a camera operator, you're setting up a shot, and you have a finder, and you're putting down marks, and you say, okay, the shot starts here, and then it ends there. So you have an A and a B, or 1 and a 2. And they say action, you start at 1 and you go to 2, but everything in the middle between 1 and 2, all those thousands of choices that we make, those are ours. That's what we do. We fill in the gap.
So in regards to telling a story through film, as a camera operator, what's your role in making sure that that story is told and that story comes across?
We are the guardians of the gate, is a good way of putting it. You know, those 4 lines of the frame is our territory. And we make different choices using different tools to tell the story the best way that we know how to do it.
We're looking at it in a different sort of visual context than a director. It's like if you work with a Woody Allen, they're just really concerned about a script or the words, his words, and sort of the visual language of it goes out the window a little bit until they see it. And a lot of times they have to see it to understand what we're doing.
More often than not, it's about communicating with everyone, not just panning and tilting. It's getting a very clear vision of what they want to tell.
We're there to protect stuff in the frame or out of the frame, and what we keep out of the frame is just as important to the story.
The whole time you're shooting a shot, you know, your eyeball is scanning the edges of the frame.
Looking at it with your other eye.
Yeah.
Or if you're, doing Steadicam or even a crane shot, you're...
I always thought an interesting movie would be to show a shot and then cut, and then you show that same exact shot but like 3 millimeters wider. And it would be total chaos around the frame, and people have no idea that what we do is editing as much as it is composing, creating. Well, look at that coming in.
So at the end of the day, is there such a thing as a perfect shot?
I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect shot. Filmmaking on its most basic level is the art of compromise. If I were to ask for 20 takes because I thought that I could have just hit my frame just a little bit different, an actor who just gave a great performance, all of a sudden he's got to do it again because of something that in my own mind I could do better. So I think experience helps a lot with this as an operator, but you have to know when it's good.
New directors tend to do a lot of takes. One of the things that often happens is you'll hear, when they say cut, perfect, let's go again. And one of the lines that Clint Eastwood said was, I don't get better than perfect, so why are we going again? But they often do, even though it was perfect, but they want another take for some reason. They want to just keep going, and you're, like you said, you're beating up the actors and everybody else.
It's the art of letting go.
Yeah, it's an experience thing though. You have to just get there and say, oh, I'm okay.
When the shot's over, they say cut, all the eyes go to the operator.
Yeah, there's a giant spotlight that shines right on the camera.
And that's where you have to make the choice. Okay, that was great, let's move on, knowing all the various problems that might have occurred during the shot, but you say, in my opinion, I think, we got it, and let's do the next shot.
I think it's snowing.
We're just watching this storm literally creep up.
This place is awesome.
And what I'm saying is so dramatic. The storm's gonna come in and it's gonna split, right?
Not even a visual effect, it's real.
It's really an honor to witness great performances, work on a great movie. We're sort of in the trenches every day doing one shot at a time. When the film is over and you look at this beautiful tapestry you've done, you also say, holy shit, I never would have even started this if I knew it was gonna be this difficult. But you don't. That's what you don't do. You do it one shot at a time. And then the movie's done, and if we're lucky enough, it's our honor to have made a movie that will live on through the ages, and we know that we were a part of it.
Let's get out of here before this comes in. Well, thanks so much, and let's get out of here before this comes in.
Pleasure.
Thank you.